What's up guys, the Snowman here, and today's video we're going to look at the different parts of a tennis court. I was going to make a more general video describing and defining some tennis terms. However, I realized that I already made a video describing how scoring in tennis works. I've also made a video describing some basic shots in tennis. So today I wanted to look at the court itself, diagram it, map it out, and show you the different parts of a tennis court. Alright, so checking out our court here, before we look at the parts, let's go over the dimensions. Your typical regulation tennis court is 78 feet long, so 39 feet on each half, or about 12 meters, and it's 36 feet wide, about 11 meters. However, when you're playing singles, you're not using the whole court. We'll get to that in a sec. The singles width, though, is 27 feet. So let's break down the parts now, going piece by piece and starting with the baseline. I've highlighted the baseline in red here. They're basically just lines at the end of the court that determine the boundaries of play. This is the line you must be behind when you're serving. We've also got the alley or the doubles alley. This is the extra space here, only used if you're playing doubles. Otherwise, if you hit the ball into the alley during a singles match, the ball is considered out. The center mark is this little dash that divides your side of the court in half so you know where to serve from. Also in the middle of the court, we have the net. The net, obviously important. A standard net is made of interlaced fabric, tape, and cord spanning the entire width of the court. It's held up by posts which stand 3.5 feet from the ground. However, the center of the net does droop lower to stand at 3 feet. Running parallel to the net then is the service line. There's a service line for each side of the court, and along with a service sideline, the service sideline runs perpendicular to the service line. When you put the service line and the service sideline together, you get the service box. So there are 4 service boxes on a court. This is where you must serve the ball into, depending on which side of the center mark you're standing on, you must serve the ball into the opposite service box for it to count. The tee refers to the section of the court where you have the center line meeting the service line to form a tee. You might hear on a broadcast, for instance, an announcer say that a player serves the ball up the tee. That's what that means, the tee right there. A deuce court with serving, just know that you always start every game serving and returning on the right side of the court. That's referred to as deuce court. Then after each point, you alternate sides. The other side of the court is called ad court. And then the last part here, another name for the area here between the service line and the net where the service boxes are, is called the forecourt. Likewise, the area between the service line and the baseline here is called the backcourt. And the zone you don't want to get stuck in, the midcourt, essentially right around the service line. It's also referred to as no man's land because most players hit their balls near midcourt. So you don't want to be standing there. You'll have very little time to react to an opponent's shot. It's much better to stand closer to the baseline. So that's pretty much the basics of your typical tennis court. Please comment with any questions you have. If you found this helpful though or informational, please subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media for more tennis content. Check out my other tennis videos as well, and thanks a lot. I'll be back soon. Cheers.